Hello, good morning. Good morning, Palin. Good morning, Drew. Good morning, Joe. How's it going? Why does it keep muting itself? You could say it's a mutiny. Morning, Bubble. How you doing? How's it all? How is it going? Did you always? I should probably start turning my sound down when I'm muted. It's like that scene in 40 Towers where isn't that like a man with a hearing aid? It's very mean. Good morning, Carl. You're a puddle. Do you still have to go out today, Carl? Or are you can you stay in now? 'Tis best to be avoided if you can. Hello, Ffion. I have missed you. Morning, Dada. Good morning, Minion. Good morning, previously muted Bryony. I just don't know. It's literally I've muted it on purpose one time. And then it's decided, oh, you want to be muted now? Okay. Morning, Guy. Morning, too. Good morning, Limewood. Ravane, how you doing? Good morning, the rat boy. I didn't have to go out. We have a trip planned to Stonehenge and I really wanted to go. Well, just make sure you're very careful if you do. Morning, Emma. Morning, Coconut. Darth, thank you very much for the sub. Oh my gosh, 2 years. 2 years? Blimey, thank you. Good morning, Rob and Tom. Let's see if we've reached the lava temple. Does everyone have their red tunic ready? It is. Well, it's actually okay here. I know it's going to get a lot worse though. But yeah, for now, it's sort of like the calm before the puddle. Maybe there's a setting that got changed. Maybe I just made it realize it can mute. Now it's like, ooh. Morning, Ninja. Morning, No Comics. I'm so tired from the weekend. Good morning, Evil Cow. Morning, Zara. Look at Vivi peeking around there. Morning, Maxwell. Good morning, Nico. Bubble. Baby carrot. Congratulations on your baby carrot. Little baby. Weekend was fun. We got to show American friend and Australian friend A&E. That doesn't seem like a good thing to have had to do. Is everyone okay? Morning, AJ. Oh no, is it the heat? Morning, Roman. I'm actually awake because screaming parents chow next door. Oh no. Good morning, Hade. Hade, was it your birthday yesterday? Was it your birthday? Bunnies, you just won your breakfast, don't you? It's already much cooler here in Portugal. I can finally walk the pupper without roasting. Oh, that's good. Morning, Darius. Morning, Poom Poom. It was. Happy birthday, Hade. Happy birthday. Rob, thank you so much for the sub. Oh my gosh, 30 years. 30 years at tier 2. That's like 60 years. But limey. I had a rumor I could find the Bunuis here. You can do indeed. Oh, I was going to say, look at these magic bunny summoning pellets, but that already worked before I could put them down. Good morning, DA. Morning, Tinpot. Thank you, Tinpot, for the host. It's hard to sleep in the heat. Yeah, it is just like... It is just a stinky. It is a stinky. My mum sent a picture this morning of a hidden Easter egg we missed. As in a chocolate egg. There's not just been like an actual egg just sat around getting stinky, is there? Because that was like, what you call it? Gilmore Girls. There's an episode of Gilmore Girls where they hide loads of eggs, but it's actual eggs, and then no one finds them because they're hidden in really difficult places, and then like weeks later the town just smells awful. It's like you pulling the bunnies out of your hut. Fun fact. Hut means hat in German. Ah. Wait. Is that why Pizza Hut looks like it has a hat on the building? Wait, no, because Pizza Hut isn't German. Is it? No. morning, Patroclus. How you doing? I thought it's a roof. It always looked like a hat to me. It always... Oh, is it meant to be a roof? I just always thought it looked like a little hat. But I guess it being a hut makes more sense. Good morning, Ted. Good morning. I wonder... Pizza Hut. Did you watch any more Virgin River over the weekend? No, I kept suggesting it, and Alex was like, I can't tell if you're being serious or not. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm being serious either. We're in that sort of like awkward, we finished the TV shows we were watching, and we don't know what to watch next. We're in like that sort of phase at the moment. So we spend more time looking for a TV show than we do actually watching anything. Good morning, Mars. Morning, Charlie. So we've watched we watched the first episode of Glow. We've been watching a bit of Gentleman Jack. We watched the first episode of that Dead End cartoon. But nothing has super grabbed us. We're still sort of bits and bobs around. What are your thoughts about vegans who eat animal products that would otherwise go to waste? There's a name for them. They get called freegans, which always amused me. I love Gentleman Jack, but HBO have cancelled it after 2 seasons. I didn't realise it was an HBO thing. I thought it was just straight up BBC. The problem was we watched a lot of Gentleman Jack. And then we took a big 2-year-long pause or something, and then tried to get back into it, and we were a bit like, wait, what was happening? Join HBO BBC. But yeah, we need to find something else to watch. Thoughts on freegans? Yeah, I guess I can understand it. It wouldn't be for me, but I can understand it. If it is something that would go to waste and it wouldn't be putting any money into the industry, then I'm like, I guess that makes sense. Good morning, Sam. But yeah, morning, Anhole. Anhole is a big Dota addict now. Can't stop playing Dota. Sam, how are you doing? How are you holding up in the not super warm yet, but I think it's more the fear of how warm it's going to be later. Good morning, Kaino. I mean, personally, I would feel weird eating stuff because just the idea of eating it feels wrong for me. But I can understand people who have come from eating meat and that being their compromise. I can understand that if it is genuinely going to waste. It's sometimes you see things I remember one time when I was back in my hometown and I was walking around town just as the shops were closing, and I walked past the bakery and they have poured an entire tray of donuts just into the bin as I walked by, and I was just like, no. So I guess in those situations, if I was walking by and they were like, do you want a donut? Because I'm literally about to put it in the bin, I'd be like, yeah, okay. I could understand that. But yeah, that's painful. I know. I asked you not to call me the bin anymore. Good morning, Med. Med, why do you feel sorry for Anhul? Okay, so what happened? Sorry, Gerry had a little taft on his table. What happened was I asked if Anhul wanted to try some Dota, and I said, we'll do a bot match. It's fine, we'll do a bot match. And then I set I set the bots to hard because I didn't think that the bots would be that hard on hard. Because the difference between them on medium and them on hard is ridiculous. It's like such a big. But I thought I thought that it would be okay. It was not okay. It was. I think I crushed everyone's spirits a little bit. Although Arnold seemed to enjoy himself still. The bots be hard on hard makes no sense. Well, to demonstrate, like, the difference between the bots on so easy, they basically just stand still and spin on the spot. Medium, they will sort of run around, but they will just like let you beat them up and they won't really do anything. And then all of a sudden on hard, it's like you're playing against actual characters who are like actual humans who will like, you know, they have all these tactics, they chase you down, they know like all these strategies. So I just thought because there's like an extra hard as well, I thought hard was going to be somewhere in between those two, but it turns out it's just not. It's just like a massive leap up. But yeah, it was too much. So we did one on medium and kicked our little robot asses. And hopefully it wasn't as painful. Hopefully we got some of our spirit back. Hopefully. Look at him. Gerry, what are you doing? Gerry? Have the bunnies been okay with the heat? Yeah, the bunnies have been fine. The bunnies have been like smushing into each other and they've been like proper snuggly. But morning Dave, morning Andy. They little walk. Hello. Yeah, they just enjoy smushing, no matter what the heat. Don't you, babushkis? Why does Gerry always go behind chairs when he's going on the floor? I think because he doesn't mind because he's like smushed between two things. So it's not like he's just going out into a slippy expanse. I think that's why he doesn't particularly mind it. He's okay if he's like, there's a car being very squeaky outside that I think is disturbing Fifi. Their nails do need trimming from time to time, yeah. So if you have outdoor bunnies who are like digging and obviously bunnies in the wild and stuff, they might not need it. But yeah, indoor bunnies, you have to keep an eye on their little claws. It'll give them better grip as well if they have shorter claws. But also you can have a trouble with saw hocks. So if the claws on their feet are too long, it can like it pushes their toes up and their heels down into the ground, which can wear away the fur. They both have it a little bit, but it can get really bad. Used to find it quite scary to cut their nails. Oh, jeez, it's horrible. It is horrible. I had a Persian cat slip on our wooden floor, go flying face first into the door. Oh, no. Oh, no. Fion's done that before. She just gets hyper and she runs out. And then all of a sudden, she's just sliding across. She's plenty of water for the day. Yup. How about a bun scratch post? So they have things like, oh, bye-bye, Matt. Have a lovely day. Let me know if you want a donut sometime. You can give bunnies like dig boxes and stuff. And you have to look for the slightly more pink bit. No, yeah. See, it's difficult. Back when I used to cut Genevieve's claws because she was a white bunny, so she had quite, like, it was quite easy to see the quick. Whereas because of these two both have dark claws, so it's just too scary. It is just too scary. I remember trying to clip my cat's nails as a kid, and I can only imagine Buns are feistier, yeah. I can play Dodo with you sometime, not today. How do they react to strangers? Ffion is unfazed. So the other day when we kept on having these people come in and ask if they could fill up the water jug thing that they had, and Ffion was just literally, she would just run over and just stand in their way. And I was like, Ffion, please, don't let them squish you. Gerry is not as, like, if we have people round, he will, like, watch them from afar. And if you sit still for long enough, he will come over to you. And then if you give him cuddles, he'll be fine with you. Like our friend Tash will come round and she'll just sit there, and then he'll eventually come over, and then as soon as she like puts her hand on him, he'll be like, "Oh, you can give cuddles? Okay, you're not that bad." And then he'll just be smushy for the rest of the time. He's a bit more of a cautious boy. Neva has a long-haired outdoor cat. She's currently rocking a lion cut and zipping around like a kitten. Aww. I tend to just try and time the bunnies' claw clips for when they have like vaccinations and stuff. So if they're traveling into the vet anyway, I'll try and time it for then. Gerry finds strangers suspect then. Yeah, he's a much more cautious boy. Whereas Ffion, I remember the first time we had people round after we got Ffion, and my friend sat down on the sofa and literally Ffion just ran over to her and jumped up into her lap and was just like, "Hello." She doesn't really, I don't think she knows she's a bunny. She's like a little cat, bunny, dog hybrid. Sound of animals' claws being clipped is so... do you know, I used to get really worried because I used to have to restrain dogs and cats for having their claws clipped at the vet. I would like hold them whilst it happened. And I always got really paranoid that the claws were going to like ping off into my eyes. So I was always trying to like look away whilst doing, or just have my eyes squeezed shut as well. So they probably thought that I was like really squeamish or something, but I was like, no, I can envision it. I can envision it like just going ding. Come on in, life, like, how you doing? How's it going? More concerned about cutting the paw. Yeah, well, I guess when you're like doing it at the vet, you've always got we always had like the precautions. You get these little like sticks that you just put straight onto the claw if it happens, and it was good to be. You felt prepared. Dave, thank you very much for the sub. Wee carrot. Thank you very much on tier 2 as well, blimey. Thank you. You get double the wee. What was my favourite job before I started streaming? Probably working at the vet, to be honest. Like, although I really enjoy doing camera stuff, and I still enjoy when I do it now, but I think just working with animals. The problem I had when I was doing like film and TV was I didn't feel like I was particularly doing good in the world or making a difference. Whereas when I worked at the vet, if ever we had like a scared dog in and I managed to make them a comfy enough blanket bed that they would fall asleep and relax, I felt so much satisfaction in that. So yeah, I guess working at the vet, helping animals, even if it wasn't a particularly important job, it was nice. Trimming my cat's nails, I was always most worried about hurting them. Yeah. Why didn't you make comfy blanket beds for scared actors? Their actors don't need it. They're already too confident, if anything. Morning, cyclists. Which job did you do first, vet or camera? I did I did camera first. So I worked in TV. Speaking as a former actor, that is a lie. You're still an actor. You're not a former actor. You'll always be an actor. Good morning, Ms. Ira. Oh, that was Maggie Smith, Max Film. What was the best bit about camera work? I just really I enjoyed when I was actually operating the camera. I just there's just something really good about it. I did a variety of things. So I worked on some I never operated for anything proper. I did more like live stuff and brand deals and that sort of stuff. So I never did like film or TV operating, but it was just those little moments. You just get that little like endorphin hit when you capture the right moment at the right time and you get the perfect shot and you're just like, yes. I just really like it. Just constantly having to like get your frame and being able to like once you tune into it, it's just a very good feeling. I just really enjoy it. I did not get a chance to listen to Aurora. No, I've not given it a listen yet. So oh yeah, in answer to the previous question, so I did camera stuff for years and years and years and years, but then we were trying to get a mortgage and they were a bit dodgy about freelance. So I was like, oh, I'll just take a full-time job. I've always wanted to work with animals and there's a job going at the vet. So I applied for it and got it. And that I meant to only stay there for like 3 months. Then I stayed there for like 2.5 years until COVID happened. And I was like, oh, I probably should leave this because it's not like I'm going to be able to work my way up in it. So, and to be honest, listening to the rules that they have at the moment, I'm quite glad I did. But I do miss it. You're saying the thing you like most about your job was doing your job. Well, I did. When I worked in camera, I worked as a trainee, an operator, a focus puller, or an operator, depending like which job it was. So often if it was a bigger production, I would go down a role, if that makes sense. But yeah, I mostly enjoyed operating. There was some very fun stuff in the other roles, but yeah. I was thinking about this the other day because I was down by the M Shed in Bristol, and the biggest thing I ever worked on was there. It was like a proper film, and I went down to camera trainee for that, even though I was like working as a loader for years. But I was like, I want the chance to work on a film, so I don't mind. But everything I went to do, I'd be like, oh, okay, should I set up the monitors? And they were like, no, that's what the monitor people do. And I'd be like, should I do this? And they were like, no, we have a team for that. And I was like, what am I actually meant to be doing? I basically didn't do anything all day, but that's just how films are. They have like, whereas when you work in TV, it's a bit more scrappy and everyone will like I basically did 3 different jobs on Holby, but it was just amalgamated into one job. But it's not like that. It's not like that in proper filming. So yeah, it was just very, very strange to suddenly be like, I'm getting paid more and I have nothing to do. So I just sort of stood there and I did a few coffee runs, made sure everyone was hydrated, and that was about it. Could you do some filming for the Yogscast? I think it could be really cool if you made a skit with some folks. Doing nothing all day. Lux, thank you very much for the sub. The daily is nearly as hot as Chatters. Oh my. Thank you very much for the sub. They also have mystery jobs like Gaffer and Best Boy. Yeah, so the Best Boy, Best Boy is sort of like they will be in charge of where, like, keeping track of the equipment and be like a liaison between the rental house and the lighting team, but also probably do some hands-on lighting as well. Chat looking cute today. Remy is the best boy. I saw the pictures of everyone meeting Remy and I'm just like, oh, they got to meet the good boy. What was the film? I can't remember what it's called. It's like, Rob, you remember the name of it, don't you? Like the Jersey Literary Potato Peel Society or something. I think it's on Netflix. I've not actually watched it. There's something about Jersey and something about potatoes, and maybe about books, but I can't remember. It's a strange title. I think I will go to Stonehenge today. I'll make sure to take all of the water. Make sure you take a hat as well. Jersey Potato Peel Pie Society. Yeah, it's something like that. It's something like that. Guernsey. It's Guernsey, not Jersey. The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society. There we go. That's the one. That is the one. I thought it was Jersey. But yeah. I worked on that for just like 2 days. I just did dailies on it. But it was good. They have Yogs do. I used to do like filming for Yogs, but they've sort of shuffled how it works now, and they sort of train people up a bit more in-house to do the filming. So there's not really those sorts of opportunities anymore. But I've always said, like, if they ever do need people to do camera stuff, I'm always available. But yeah, it tends to be Alex gets to do it. I just need to cut my hair and pretend to be Alex. Good morning, Tilda. How's it going? I can finally watch Bunny streams. I'm a bit late because my mum was opening birthday presents. Happy birthday to your mum. Hope she's having a very lovely day. Do the trainees also have to film Tom and his bands? That's like the first day thing. That's the initiation. Once you get through that. If you've been doing camera in the last Yogs members video, you've got free crumpets. This is true. Apparently they fed Alex up. He got to eat the scraps. How long do I have before you make the stream clips compilation video? Wait, as in, I'll probably do it this evening, the one for today, because I have a few things to clip, but I'm busy with work. Yeah, I'm going to try and leave Alex alone in the computer room for as long as possible today. I'll probably do a stream downstairs. So I will try not to go onto my computer until the evening. So it'll be a late one. But to be honest, even in the evening, it's like stinky warm. Crumpet scraps. Morning, Anna. How are you doing? How are all the Banuis? But yeah, I used to absolutely love. You can sneak in a few extras, yeah. And hopefully that goes through, because I use this. Is it called Twitch Tracker? I think maybe is the website. I can't remember, but you can see all of your clips on there. But sometimes I might have just happened to see a clip in the clips channel in the Discord, and then I go through them all and I'm like, hang on, that wasn't there. And for some reason, like sometimes if you refresh, if you put the dates in again, it'll come up. But yeah, if ever I've missed a clip, it's because of the naughty website, which is butts. Stupid computers producing heat when we use them. I know. I know. Made some heat protection for them buns. They have a heavy tent and a tiny river now. Oh. Oh, that's nice. Ffion is definitely making the most of the ice pod at the moment. Shim lem. Lem lem lem. So I saw this thing yesterday where basically someone had like a glass morning Lay. Oh my gosh, Lay, I was looking at these snail pride stickers the other day, and there was so many of them. I was almost like just spamming them into the Discord, and I was like, no, you can't just link them all, but they were so cute. I need they're all on Redbubble. I found a pin badge on Etsy, but it cost like, it was really super expensive, but it was very cute. I have a question for you, Lay. Can we just pretend that you redeemed at Aya? Does it bother you when you see cartoons of snails and people have put eyes on the body of the snail? Because sometimes when I look at them and I'm like, no, the eyes are on the stalks. You've just given them 2 sets of eyes. Or does it not bother you at all? Is it just me? What? Joke's on you, I don't watch cartoons. But like in comics and stuff, and like in people's doodles, when they draw snails. Because it's just one of those things that it just like, depends if it was made by a kid or not. Like if someone puts little toe beans on bunnies, that's okay in the right circumstances. All cartoons I've seen, snails' eyes are on the stalks. See, it's because I was looking through these snail stickers yesterday, and like half of them had the eye stalks, and I thought up an OC and they have both human eyes and eye stalks, so I embraced it myself. Oh, okay. Okay. I just checked Google Images and there are so many cartoon snails with eyes on the foot. Yeah, precisely. It's just one of those things that I'm like, wait, what? I mean, they're very cute. They're very cute, but it's just one of those weird things. 4-year-old shows Bryony his picture of a snail and she tears it up and says the eyes are meant to be on the stalk. Do it again. Oh no. Morning, Reppin. How you doing? Oh, for anyone who's in book club, I'm like, how far through am I now? Oh, sorry, Gerry. I mean, sort of almost halfway-ish through the book now. And I've started to get like, I try not to say anything that's too opiniony, but there's been a few things that have happened and I'm like, I don't want this to happen. I do not want. I'm almost at the stage of like, you know, the episode of Friends where Joey puts The Shining into the freezer because he thinks it'll stop the story from happening. I'm almost at that stage. You read fast. I'm 325 pages in. It's all kicking off. Yeah. Well, now it's bothering me. Why would you tell us this? What about the snails? I'm sorry. But I've been trying to read 40 pages a day because that's how much I have to read in order to get it done by book club. But I've sort of lost track of that because I've forgotten how many days I've been reading for. So I don't know if I'm on track or if I'm ahead now. I guess I should check the number of pages and then reassess. I just can't read fast. Yeah, it's honestly the best stories have the moments that you don't want to happen. Most video games that I consider to be the best I played usually have this moment where one of your characters gets kidnapped and you don't get them back for quite some time. Like in XCOM. You're now subscribed to Snail Facts with Briny. Oh no. Do you ever read non-fiction books? Have we ever... I don't think we've had one in the book club. Well, unless you count, Greek mythology, because that could have all happened. You ever see when snails have their eyes touched and the eyes just go back into the body? Yeah. Snails are just so cute, like so ridiculously cute. I just loved them. But yeah, then I also read books that are rather slow to read. Lord of the Rings are in foreign languages. Yeah. No, you're cute. I do love snails. Is it no longer worms? Oh no, I love worms as well. Oh my gosh, Charlie, you've reminded me. The other day, this is so dumb. But when cats do the thing where the little end of their tail flicks? Tabs was doing that. I was just lying on the bed with Tabs. And he was doing the little snail flick. He was doing the tail flick thing. And I was pretending that his tail was a worm on a string, and I was holding the string and pretending to pull it up. And then I really wish that I had googly eyes that I could put on his tail and pretend it was a worm on a string. But I don't have any googly eyes. Poor Tab. He battered me in the face this morning because he wanted a breakfast. I saw he was there and I was like, morning, Tabs, and then I closed my eyes and then I just felt this little paw gently batting at me, and I was like, oh yeah, sorry, breakfast, okay, I'm up. Cosy won't ask you to look after him again. Breakfast dream with Tabs when? I think he's probably hiding behind the bed again. I think that's the cool place that he's found. So he's just lying there. I think because it's between two walls and then the bed. So he's like boxed in by cool surfaces. Hello, Kirsty 2, I require breakfast. When I was cat sitting for a friend, I put googly eyes on all their stuff. See, this is why I can't trust myself to ever have a packet of googly eyes, because I would put them on everything. So many times I've almost bought them and I'm like, no. I just know I can't be trusted. Hello. My Gerry. I know Kirsty says he usually hides under the bed on warm days. Yeah, I think he's trying to, because the bed goes all the way down to the floor, so I think that's what he's trying to do. But he's just had to squish himself into a cool space. I really want to say I tried boba for the first time yesterday. I don't know why I'm excited about this. Yeah, I used to find it really weird. And I just did not like the popping boba. Really reminded me of the Denethor tomato scene, and it freaked me out. Whereas now I actually really enjoy it. One day we will watch Buns, Streams, and Gerry and Ffion have googly eyes. Boba of the Yogscast. There's a company that I get make your own. I was gonna try boba this week. Now I'm scared to. No, I really like it now. Oh, he yawned. I've come full circle. It is nice. There's a company called Tempo Tea Bar that you can buy. They do make your own bubble tea kits, and I get it from there because it sort of works out. Oh, Gerry, you've got something by your eye. I know. Oh no, it's still there. I'm sorry, baby boy. I'm sorry. it works out like a bit cheaper than like ordering from a bubble tea place. What is boba? So it's sort of like little bubbles. It's the bubbles that go into bubble tea. And they're like, yeah, they're like little tea with balls. Yeah. Milk tea with squishy balls. It's them. But people have them with other things. Like just sometimes you get them with like jelly squares or something, I think I've seen people have that stuff, but I don't know. I always get from like bubble tea places don't seem very good at marking what is vegan, so that's why I tend to get the make your own kit, because then I can like know that everything is for sure. Bubble tea is the one that has bubbles, but boba is the one with the squishy balls. Boobies. What are they made of? Tapioca, I think, or is it that you can get tapioca ones, and the popping boba is something else? They're nice though. It is nice. There's a bubble tea that we get from Tempo. I tend to get it for Alex every birthday and Christmas, because then I get some of it as well. And it's Sakura, I think. It's really nice. Their raspberry one is very nice as well. It's all very... They do have different flavours. So a lot of the time if you go into like a bubble tea place, you'll choose like the flavour milk that you want, and then you'll choose the flavour of the popping boba. So you can have like a strawberry tea with cherry boba sort of thing. It is very lovely. You get nice. Don't pop boba. I'll do it. Is Biscoff vegan? The spread is, and the biscuits are. The ice cream isn't. But yeah, they're very good at marking their stuff. I like Biscoff. I do. It does sound nice. It is very nice, especially on a warm day. And now I'm talking about it, I'm very tempted to get one of the kits. Is corn? I don't know what that is. I do not know. I think it's so funny that Boba couldn't think of a name, so she named herself after Boba Tea. It's a very cute word, to be fair. But yeah, Alex loves bubble tea. I turned the fan on and the kitty ran off. Oh no. What was I gonna say? Where's my brain gone? Starting to warm up now, so my brain is just melting. Is Viz tea? Viz tea? Look at Jerry's little hands all smushed together. Is Viz tea? Yeah. Alex used to always get bubble tea with our friend Tash, to the point where if you even mention Tash, like 5 minutes later, he'll be like, I want bubble tea. It's like he's conditioned now. Like, what's it? A positive association or whatever. Bye, guy. Have a very, very lovely day. You take care. If Viz tea is streaming by the time we finish today, can we spam is Viz tea? What was the question we were gonna ask Simon? The other day we were talking about something, and then I was like, if ever we raid Simon again, we'll have to ask him, but I can't. Oh, it was about if all water has been pee at some point. No, wait, if all water's been in every ocean. See? Yeah. Not that he could know for certain. If I could choose a superpower, I would want to be able to know statistics. Like, just being able to look at all buses in Bristol and be like, how many of these? Like, imagine if you sat in the same seat on a bus every time or something. I don't know where I'm going. You want to fly? Nah. I just want statistics. I think you'll get a list of the stats when you die. Like when the end of like Tales from the Borderlands where it shows you who chose the same decision. Do you think it's like that? Banuis. The Banuis aren't gonna be morning cosmic. Oh, I thought he was gonna do a yawn, but him stretch. As a former bus driver, I think my number will be in the hundreds. Him pant. Right. Bunnies, it's just mint today. It's not very exciting, but hopefully they want it. I'm so scrunched up. I don't even know. Oh my gosh, it's like the other day. There was this thing called Harbourfest in Bristol. And an Eclipse oh jeez. Eclipse, my question for you is, please, Gerry, try it. Gerry, you like mint. You just have to remember. You just have to believe. No. That was enough. He's had enough. Eclipse, my question for you is, if you could go to... Oh my gosh, she's left little minty dribbles on the carpet. Hang on, I'm gonna take this. Put it there. Go on, Gerry. Gerry. He just needs some persuading. Meanwhile, a Banui who needs no persuading. My question for you, Eclipse, is if you could go to any video game themed experience day, what would it be? So like, if you did a Phasmo one, you'd get to be chased around by ghosts. Or you could do, I guess a Mario Kart one would just be go-karting. But yeah, what would you go to? There you go, he did eventually eat some. You do cyberpunk. What, just everyone walking out with them? Never mind. I think they fixed that bug. I'm sure it's fine. Now what now? The question was if you could go to... I would go for either a WoW experience, living a day in Stormwind as a citizen. Oh my gosh. Do you know when people watch films, people who are like well-travelled and they'll watch films and they'll be like, oh, I've been there and blah, blah, blah. And like if they're watching, I don't know, Game of Thrones or something, they'll be like, oh yes, I've been to there. I had that when I watched Warcraft, the movie. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I've been there. Oh, I didn't think that film was too bad. I'll be honest. I don't know if that's a controversial opinion. Fifi, what am do? What am do? Animal Crossing and being able to afford a house from selling fish and bugs. I had that too. Hey, Gocha, I've been there in game back in the day. Did you see the Dota animated show? That's what Gerry does when he watches the bunny stream. Hey, that's my house. You'd live in Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, racing and chasing in those gorgeous cars. I think today I sort of wish I was going somewhere in someone's car so I could have the aircon. I was always tempted. I do quite need to go and get the bunny some more litter. So I was almost tempted to be like, can someone give me a lift? Someone with an aircon in their car, please. I used to live opposite one of the houses used in Skins. Apparently, there was one of the shows I used to watch that was filmed in Totterdown, but it was before I lived in Totterdown, so I didn't recognise any of it. But maybe if I watched it back, I'd be like, I know that. I think the thing about the Warcraft movie is that it could possibly never cover the amount of story that's in the book/game, so people felt left down. I guess that's the thing, is because I wasn't that invested in that sort of stuff. I just enjoyed it I was never that big into WoW. I watched Top Gun with Miles yesterday. When it showed the plane, he was like, I made a mini version of that. Ah, being human, that was the one, yeah. On my way, it's quite a drive though, but at least you have aircon in the office, right, Rob? Oh wait, no, you're on your way here. Oh, I see. Bring Charlie. Bring Charlie. A lot of things are filmed in my little town, but I don't think I've ever seen anything here. There's a Popeye theme park in Malta from a movie no one watched. Morning, Sorcery. How you doing? I think what's it called? At World's End? Is that the Simon Pegg one? That was maybe partially filmed in my hometown. I think Simon Pegg does a lot of stuff around Hertfordshire. Is it ethical to pirate Halo TV show because they owe you money from the time they stole from your life? Wait, there was another question I was in the middle of answering, I think, and I forgot what it was. Was it something about a TV show? Was there? Or have I just completely forgotten? I don't know. Wait, is Vizty here? Vizty. Is Viz TT? Oh, the Dota animated show. Yes. I did watch it. It didn't really grab me, to be honest. It was okay, but I was just a bit like, it was nothing more than okay for me, methinks. Since you mentioned having been in places, where would you get the same feeling in that show? The show is very different to the game. It's not really, I guess there's not really locations in Dota. The secret shop? Roshan, if Roshan ever shows up in the animated series. There were some things that were quite, because there was one time that I stayed up and read all of the lore on Dota. So there was some stuff that I was watching that Alex would be like, what was that about? And I'd be like, oh, well, in the backstory you'll find that blah 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 blah. So I middle. It's a wonderful location. All of the lore, yeah. There's the Dota wiki, and I started reading like one story about where they're from, and then I stayed up and read every single character. It's actually quite interesting. A lot of it's obviously just stolen from Warcraft, but it is good. Good morning, Pim. How you doing? How it be? Hello, Alex. My love. I think Fifi is about to flop. Oh no, she just sort of smushed. Oh? Is she gonna have another go? No. No. Oh. She's just blim. Blim, 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 blim. Have you watched Arcane, the League of Legends one? I did start watching that. We watched about 4 or 5 episodes, but it wasn't really for me. It was like, again, it was okay. I think it started off strong and then it just went a bit smush. You're having post TwitchCon sadness. Hello, Firida. Oh wait, it was Firida first. My brain did that backwards. How are you doing, Firida? Vizty and Pim, did you enjoy, and anyone else who went, did you enjoy TwitchCon? Was it good? As the proud Dutch would say, was it gooder? It's been lovely seeing all the pictures from TwitchCon. Oh, post-event sadness is the worst. You just sit there for the next few weeks. You gave Vizty a hug. It was an incredible time. It's great to see so many people. Good morning, Chef. How you doing? I spent 2 hours talking to a friend yesterday about how fun everything was. Oh, that's good. Personally, I preferred TabsCon. I had a really good time at TabsCon. It was very lovely. I have a question. Where is the good donuts in Bristol? So, there's a place called Future Donuts, which is near the train station. They're just a very nice company, to be honest. They're very, just independent and supportive and lovely. But my favourite donut place is a place in Bath, which is very nice. Very nice. I thought Vizty was taller than she actually was. Yeah, Vizty, you do have tall energy. Name, Happy Donut Co. I think for the next 3 months they have a shop. Why does everyone say that? It's because you're powerful. I think this is what we decided. I was trying to guess everyone's heights the other day. And who was it? Was it Ruth? Ruth, I said, seemed tall and powerful. You and Overlight have very tall energy. That's a great help. Honestly, Happy Donut Co. are like chef's kiss. If ever they come to Bristol, I'm just like, yes. They once did a pop-up like up the road from me and I was so happy. Fringes add 4 inches to a person's perceived height. But everyone always says that they think I'm short. Everyone always is like, apparently I have short energy. So I think I have the opposite problem. I'm actually 5'1". Dunk thought I was like 6'5". I don't get it. But didn't we decide that that's because of seeing you in context of Talia, who is tiny? Are we really tall if we have fringes? I'm confused. Yes. Oh, you have big bun energy. I'm okay. Well, actually, big bunnies tend to be quite lazy, so that's quite true. I'm glad you know these things because I didn't. I was actually 5'1" until I grew a fringe. And then the longer my hair got, the taller I got. It's just how it works. It's just science. It do just be science. What are you telling me? There was one time that that notification sound went off, and I'm trying to remember what the. Does that mean I'm now 6 foot? Yes. The bunnies are both just grooming themselves. I feel like I should be brushing my hair or something. I actually have a 10-inch perm covered up by my fringe. I had a dream that me and a friend were trying to compare how long our hair was. And so we cut it off so we could lie it next to each other, and then it turned into ropes. My rope was blue, and their rope was red. It was very strange. Who are we rating today? And then they said I think I might be gay. And I was like, woo! That friend was Kirsty. We could go to... We've not rated Simon in ages. We could rate Simon. You cut off your hair to see how long your hair is. Not all of it, just like a lock. Is that what it's called? A lock. I didn't meet Kirsty. She ran off with Nosy. You're not missing out. Wouldn't worry. No, I'm only joking. You should just have to come to Bristol and meet her here. Just come to Bristol. We'll arrange a Kirsty Con 2022. Oh, look at him. They're both washing their ears at the same time. Kirsty lives in Bristol, confirmed. Well, she doesn't yet. She doesn't know that she does. But, wait, Arnold, did you start the raid? Am I just chatting? Should I be saying bye now? Bye. I haven't, no, okay. I'm gonna hold Mr. Tabs hostage, and then Kirsty will live in Bristol. It'll be good. Well, yes, you can start the raid now. I guess I need to go and face the day. It's already hotted up since I started. You must have I do have a spare bedroom for her. There you go. Well, everyone, I should be doing, I'll try and do a craft stream later. It will probably just be colouring in. I say crafts, but I didn't get any crafty things. So I'll probably just do a chilling and chatting stream downstairs later. But stay hydrated. Look after yourselves. Don't go out in the sun if you don't need to. And I love how much the Brits are kicking off at the moment. We're acting as if we're in charge of warm weather. It's great. We've just gone into full panic mode. It's too warm to panic. But yeah, everyone, take care. Look after yourselves. I will speak to you all soon. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Look at them smushy buns. Bye-bye. Bye 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 bye. Who's gonna lie on an ice pod for the rest of the day? I think you buddies have the right idea. Definitely. Mini golf. It's too warm for mini golf unless we stand in the fountain. Or the waterfall even. Mini golf has waterfalls, right? Bye bye. Mini golf. Pim, come to Bristol. Come to Bristol, we'll do mini golf. Okay. Bye bye everyone. A whoop.